Podcast.
Subscribe now on Google Play and iTunes and Spotify.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. We are back. Anybody that has an issue for why we haven't been here, blame it on Fame. Just lay it all on him. It works. It works better that way. Somebody went on vacation and was smoking hookah. Was on at the pool, in the club, in the VIP section. You know, somebody didn't want to act like a nerd. Somebody just wanted to be a cool guy. So shout out
like Fame to me.
Yeah, pretty much. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored and privileged to have a house packed. Not my house, but like a show packed full of heavyweights. I've got some of the greatest minds in nerddom. You know what I'm saying? My number one show on VBC Radio for 15 years running. You know what I'm saying? We got Mastermind in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What it do?
Man, I'm chilling like a villain. And I didn't even get to ask this guy if he had a stage name or not, but this is one of my personal friends. He is also used to be on Certified Sound, was another show on VBC Radio. He's out here in the nerd world showing you guys how to do it. You know what I mean? He probably slept with your baby mother. You never know what the situation is. You know what I mean? Audio Book AB. All right.
What up?
You want to? So that's what we supposed to call you all show? Is Audio Book AB?
Hey, for right now.
He said for right now. AB is in the building.
Thank you. And only if your baby mom is a big girl.
Uh-oh. Come on, big girl, what you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody has their preferences. So anyway, let's get into we got to get this show on the road. There's so much to talk about. So y'all know what it is. Black Nerd Podcast, yo, you know you're a nerd win. Is everybody prepared for you're a nerd win?
Come on now, I'm a nerd.
All right. Mastermind, you know you are a nerd when what?
You know you're a nerd when you notice that the misspelling of the word your in the title. You got Y-O-U-R instead of Y-O-U apostrophe R-E.
All right, you extra nerdy for that one. That's disrespectful nerdy. Man. I got you.
I'm an English major, so that type of stuff that jump out at me all the time.
Okay, got you. That's why your text messages always be so perfect.
Exactly.
I'm with you. I got you. All right. AB audio or audio AB. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know you're a nerd when?
You know you're a nerd when you're in the middle of a meeting for cybersecurity and you just have to go ahead and start making Star Wars references to get your point across.
Flawless victory.
I like that. And you know what makes it even more nerdy is you're in a Zoom video call full of people that know everything that you say.
Right.
That's how you know you're in a room full of nerds. So, all right, Fame, you know you're a nerd when?
You on vacation and you stop everything in the casino like, yo, phase 5, phase 6, phase is, everybody, hey, look at this phone. Hey, come over here, guys, look at this, guys.
Son, check this out.
I'm running outside the casino getting my cousin like, hey, cuz, they just dropped it. He like, all right, hold on, let me just pull this through slots real fast, I'm sitting there on the bench by myself, smiling and cheesing. Fuck Atlantic City. Oh, my God.
No, you good, bro. You good. All right, for your boy this week, you know you're a geek. You know you are a nerd when you geek out over your favorite thing and start talking so fast to somebody else. So I was out shooting for a pilot of a television show this weekend. I was talking to one of the producers and he started asking me about hip hop artists. And he said he made an egregious statement and said that Jay Electronica could have been one of the greatest hip hop artists of all time, which prompted me to That's when you know you're a nerd. When you just start losing your mind. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it again. That's neat. That's some nerd stuff. That's some nerd stuff. All right. So how's everybody doing today, man? Like, you know what I mean? Y'all good? Y'all feeling good? How's everybody at? Give me some information, yo. AB, where you at? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty all right, you know. I'm also trying to represent Wakanda Forever. Got the Avengers shirt, got the Incredible Hulk going right here. So you know what? Despite the day being stocked with meetings and messed up mess from the job, I'm glad to be here to talk to my boy JS1.
There you go. Oh, let the liquor.
Yeah, let tell him. He really prophesying over here. Yeah. All right, Mastermind, how you feeling today?
It's another beautiful day in Zamunda. You know, it's Tuesday. I'm used to being online on a Tuesday, so I'm just chilling. I'm happy to just be sitting back, being part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Being
You ain't
interviewed.
Yeah.
Hey, my neighbors.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's all good.
All right, Fame, man. How you feeling, man? Did you fully recover yet from the trip, or are you still?
I ain't recovered. You remember what I was doing before the trip? I was babysitting for 5 days. I went into the trip nice and perfect, but I did way too much, overdid it. And now I should have said, Jay, make it Wednesday. Because I've been trying to all day long get ready for the show. And I'm just like, you know what? Fine. I'm going into the show naked. It is what it is. We just gonna make it work. All I know is Marvel right now, and that's all I got.
There you go. Look, you surrounded by friends. It's gonna be all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you and AB take things way too seriously, y'all. Oh boy. So all right, our next segment is a nerd in time, and that is one. To me, I feel like people don't understand. Black nerds have been existing through every time period in the world. So a nerd in time today is Mark Dean. He invented the PC monitor. Hold up, what you talking about? The PC monitor, what I'm using right now to look at this screen, was invented by a black man, and the gigahertz chip, which I have no idea what that means. I don't know what a gigahertz chip is, but it sounds hard. But he invented the PC screen. So let me give you some information. Before flat screens and high definition LCD monitors were the norm, PC displays were limited to screens with no color that were tethered to computers with limited processing power. That all changed thanks to black inventor and engineer Mark Dean. Dean began working for IBM as chief engineer in the early 1980s, making up a team of 12 people who would develop the first IBM PC. In addition to helping create IBM's original machine in his early years with the company, he also worked to develop the color monitor and LED, and led the team that developed the first gigahertz processor. Wow. The massive chip built in 1999 would allow for higher processing rates as faster speeds within PC. They even got a picture of him in color. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys are remembering the history of the black people, I'm gonna keep reminding y'all every week. Every comfort that you enjoy, from the AC that blows out of that radiator to the refrigerator that you open up, to all of the stuff that you enjoy, the red light, the ironing board, all of this stuff is invented by black people. We invented it all. We did it. So anyway. Moving on to our next segment. It is the Precious. So important. This is my favorite segment. You know what I'm saying? Say it again, buddy. Yeah, my favorite segment. This is the segment where we sit around and we talk about the things that we love, man. The things that we have to have as a part of our personal collections. Would anybody like to go first, or do y'all gonna wait on me to go first? Which y'all want to do?
I'll go first.
All right, let's go.
All right. Does it have to be one? Because I have three.
No. Go ahead. Make yourself. Yeah, go ahead. Make love to the camera. That's all
right then. First, my precious is my Sega Dreamcast. Huge. It's my favorite system of all time.
Okay. He being real.
From time to time, I'll collect some games if I find them, laying around at a flea market or something like that.
You got Power Stone in that collection?
Power Stone 2.
Skies of Arcadia.
Okay.
Yeah, Power Stone. Power Stone is the truth. I really enjoyed it.
You got
I
Skies
think
of
my
Arcadia.
DC is dying, so I got to get me a new one. But I was playing Skies of Arcadia, and it started tripping, so I was just like, "Oh Lord." So now my other two preciouses, issue 1 of Black Panther, written by Christopher Priest. It's my comic book dude at the time. He was just like, when it came in, he was just like, "You might like this," and I was just like, "Let me see." I heard of Black Panther back in the day. Let me check this out. And man, not only was it written crazy well, non-linear storytelling, but the art was bananas. So I love that book, and I became this 100% Black Panther fan at that point. Fast forward a few years, Reginald Hudlin took over, and he started his run on Black Panther, and his number 1 is my other precious. So I got a collection of Black Panther books somewhere in storage. I used to have them in the house, but my wife was just like, "No, we got to make room for real stuff." So I got my books in all my preciouses in the supply closet.
I ain't mad at you. All right, so I do have a question. Have you been collecting the Ta-Nehisi Coates Black Panthers?
No, I didn't. I was going to say Ta-Nehisi. I got his first one, and I stopped. I stopped mainly because comic books went up in price. So once they hit like $3 something, I was just like $3.99 for a book. I was just like, yeah, I got to eat. So it's either eat or continue doing comic books. So I've been out of the comic book collecting game for a minute, but I like going to places like Barnes and Nobles or the library. Library is a perfect place. If you don't want to spend any money, go to the library and just get the collections. That way you can catch up on all of your comic book needs.
Dang, that's a plug right there.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, okay.
Or sleeping on the library, but they got the comic books you need and want.
For sure. AB, what's up, man? What's your precious?
My precious is going to just be three audiobooks, since of course I'm audiobook AB. The necessary series that everybody needs to have in their collection, or at least listen to if you go to the library and borrow the audio CDs, is Timothy Zahn's Thrawn trilogy, narrated by Jonathan Davis. It has to be Jonathan Davis. Do not get the Anthony Daniels. You don't want to have C-3PO trying to talk this story. You want some guy. The guy who's doing the Jonathan Davis, he is a badass. And Mark Thompson. Jonathan Davis and Mark Thompson. Those two narrators. This dude nails sounding just like Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, and even tries to get that little chocolatey goodness of Lando. Not to mention, you get the story of what should have happened, compared to what we have in the theater, and the introduction of Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Is this a one?
That's book 3. That one is dope. It also introduces the character that a lot of people like. Who is that purple-haired chick with the purple lightsaber? That's Mara Jade. This is the trilogy that introduced Mara Jade to the Star Wars universe. Yep. And that last.
See, we could do a deep dive into that really quick, but I don't want to just derail the whole conversation.
No,
I totally agree with you with that.
I'm gonna bring both of you back, and we're gonna do a whole episode on some Star Wars, because that's my soft spot. If you want to get me off on a tangent, we can get to talking about Star Wars all day long. So yeah, we definitely gonna come back and do another one. Yeah. So don't feel bad. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, AB. Fame, what is your precious for today?
My precious for the week was my precious on vacation. I'm not good on hot spots, right? And I like to take my game system wherever I go. Now, I was real funny about trying T-Mobile's new 5G internet? That joint works perfect on the road. That little bot does magic to be able to move anywhere. Of course, it's just like a hotspot on a phone, but it ain't let me down with mobile. Not mobile gaming, but with my console gaming. I was still able to keep up on Call of Duty. I was still running my frames per second good on GTA. It's a little box. It's a new T-Mobile 5G internet. I'm not going to pitch it too much because they ain't giving me
the console.
360.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. I'm not a Sony now. I love Sony games. Come on.
I'm team Xbox, just to let you know. So I'm team Sega, and I think it only made sense for me to go to Xbox after I left the 360.
Yeah, that's how I felt. That's exactly why I had that first Xbox console. I love my PlayStation, but it was just something about that Xbox controller feeling like 64 and Dreamcast, and I was like, I was sold on it.
Love it. So, all right, to round out the last of these is my personal. I just saw this online. It's a officially licensed Doom craze of Paul Atreides. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I get geeky out here, player. And I do this nerd thing. You understand me? So yeah, and then they also have, if you are a Rambo fan, the same company is licensed to do the Rambo knives. So they've got like at least 6 different renditions. It's insane.
See,
I need to watch Doom because I haven't seen the original either.
Wait a minute. So you haven't seen the original Doom?
I ain't seen no Doom.
I would personally suggest watching the original Doom. I enjoyed the original Doom better because I thought the story was greater. Now the visuals and the newest ones, the visuals is beautiful. It looks great. It's a cool story, but it's not as deep. Now, if you really want to get into Doom, they got a limited TV series that you could get into that is très magnifique if you would like to jump down into that. But AB, it seems like you wanted to jump in.
See, this is where we're going to differ, because if he hasn't seen the original Dune, I would say go. If you have HBO Max, go ahead, take your 3 hours and watch it. You'll enjoy it. It's a good. Somebody fresh and doesn't know about Dune, they can sit down and watch it and enjoy it. And and the original, you're going to be getting Sting and all those old school. You're going to see freaking young ass Picard, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that man was bald back in the 80s. It's like, this is like 40 goddamn years later. This man bald.
Oh, forever.
Bald and gay the whole time, bro. Swinging 80s player.
Yeah. So if
cool.
you want to get into
I'll check it out.
Check it out. You got, Jason Momoa does a good job. And of course, Oscar Isaac's in there. He's a badass, especially when we talk about that Marvel shit in a few.
Yeah. So, all right. Now that we've gotten that out the way, I am throwing out the fix, and we're going right to the great debate of today, gentlemen. The reason why I've called you experts in, the reason why I asked you all here today. The discussion began a few weeks ago, pertaining to the failure, the epic. Just the underwhelming execution of Thor: Love and Thunder, the underwhelming and depressing failure of Ms. Marvel brought about the discussion between Fame and I about Marvel completely losing its way and not knowing what they were doing. Now, I am eating my underwear right now because Phase 5 looks freaking amazing, and Kevin Feige is talking sweetness. However, I would like it to be known he was talking sweetness before Phase 4, and we still got Phase 4. So now, the original question is, and we're going to get into Kevin Feige, we're going to get into Phase 5. Let's talk about Phase 4. Can we agree that Phase 4 was some bull schnickel?
No, we can't agree. If I'll die on that hill, I will die on that hill, because y'all on that stuff. Wait, does everyone agree that Ms. Marvel was terrible?
everybody agrees with JS1. Nobody ever disagrees. You're the only one.
I disagree.
Thank
I
you.
disagree.
I'm like,
Because
what show are y'all
The
watching?
only thing bad about Miss Marvel was the villains. Everything else was cool. I saw some kids that I sometimes take to conventions enjoy the show. They had that show had that Spider-Man trilogy, that homecoming feels for it, but they just didn't have a villain. The villains were weak as fuck.
So we're basing our opinions off of some little kids that are gonna like anything. You can put poop on a YouTube channel and they'll rewatch it 80,000 times. So I don't see how that's.
He didn't say 3-year-olds.
I'm talking about teenagers, man.
All right. I hear you, fam. Go ahead and since you rubbing your chin, go ahead.
None of this come to its conclusion, and even hearing everybody else's opinion, yeah, I still believe that it was garbage.
God dang it, man! I don't know what y'all want. I mean, no, I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm still gonna interrupt you. But go ahead.
Yeah, you can.
Solidarity.
It was just something about the way it ran together. It just didn't feel smooth. And what's your parts about with the villains being trash, there really was no story. It was literally like you said, Homecoming. I never heard nobody say that, but it literally felt like Homecoming the whole entire time with trash villains. But unlike Homecoming, the only backstory it really had was the partisan. And then they really didn't even get into the partisan. And then that's all we got. And of course, for people who hasn't seen it, the pop-up of Miss Marvel was the only thing people were probably waiting for the whole entire time. Nothing else just sat with me. I was just like, like I said, the Disney show, I stand by that completely. It just felt like I was watching not a Disney Plus show, but like I was watching a Disney Channel show.
Man, you had me hot when you had me hot when you said that, because you disrespect your show by calling Disney or even Nickelodeon, because all them kind of kids shows are corny. This is just a Disney Plus show that happened to focus around families and teenagers. Like as everyone has been saying, Spider-Man is a good way to look at this. And if anything, we can consider it like a CW show, almost in the same vein as Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I can agree with you that what go ahead.
Buffy and Miss Marvel? No.
I'll actually like Fame's opinion. It is a Disney show because there was just too many Disney moments there. So you could.
Every episode, Disney was like, "Here, have a little bit more Disney."
Oh, you better have some Disney right here.
Well, 25% of this panel enjoyed the show.
All right, so hold on. Let me clarify. I didn't say I didn't like the show. What I'm saying that it was just so weak. I don't feel like, first of all, there was no fear of anything happening. Wasn't nothing gonna happen to that little girl. And she's a fighter. She's not really a fighter. She don't know what she's doing. It was just goofy. Like it was just really I felt like the little montage, the 8 hours that she spent learning how to use her powers, there was no evolution for her outside of an outfit that her mother made. Excuse me, let me not ruin, if you haven't seen it yet. Like it was too kiddish. It was too playful in a world where a snap happened and half of humanity universe disappeared. When you just took us through 3 phases of emotional roller coasters, and then you want to give me 6 episodes of Lucy Goosey, the Muslim girl, like it's just it just wasn't. And then she interested in 2 boys, which I get it. It's kids show stuff, but 3 love interests. Excuse me, yeah. 3 love interests. She ain't kissing nobody. Everybody went home with hard-ons, and which is cool. I'm happy that she didn't do anything. I mean, I'm not a father, so. But I wanted more from this. And at the end, it connected to nothing. It gave us nothing. Nothing. We
How do
didn't.
you know?
I got a connection.
Dude,
I got a connection.
You give us
we set up everything else.
I
How do,
got a
we, what do
connection.
we, how do we get to the Marvels without Miss Marvel?
yeah. I agree with Mastermind here.
I agree. But the other connection was they used that same town that they used in Moon Knight. And that's the messed up part about the whole thing.
I like you for that. Yeah, that was hard. That was hard. All right. So somebody tell me what Moon Knight is going to be a part of with the Greater Store.
Unless they actually go ahead and I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this a couple of times in the show. When are we going to have Blade? When are we going to have Blade?
They put. All right, we're gonna talk about it. They already.
They pushed Blade. They said Blade was going to be in phase 3. Now he was going to be in phase 4. Now he's going to be in phase 5. I'm like, when are we going to have our badass Blade movie? Mahershala Ali is going to be an old man, and they're.
I can agree with that. And even if he plays an older character, I can respect that. You know what I mean? Give us 3 or 4 films and get up out of the way. But I can tell you the main reason why they're not rolling him out yet is that they needed to wait because I feel like he's going to be a part of a major shift. You know what I'm saying? In the next phase. And he's a guaranteed box office draw. The moment you roll Blade out, we all going, I'm telling you, everybody and their grandmother coming out. It's vampires, black people with swords, and black leather. Like you got all the BDSM people, all the gothic people, you know what I'm saying, and all of the white girls that love black dudes. They all going to be in the theater. So that's you looking at $1 billion box office payday. So that's the reason why
I'm not giving it $1 billion, but we shall see.
Bruh, we all want to see Blade. Everybody's excited to see it come out.
You said $1 billion.
That's the only other black hero franchise that can make some money.
Okay. Just timestamp this, and then I'll eat my words when they cross $1 billion.
Okay, all right. So everybody go around, tell me one show. Don't give me 3, don't give me 2 or 5. Give me one, the best show in your opinion. I mean, the best property to come out of Phase 4. Mastermind.
Out of Phase 4? Oh, dang.
Yeah.
And then drop 15 of them. So I know it's hard to, between Eternals and Miss Marvel. I know you love this so much. So like,
man, I got to see the list of what came out. Y'all go.
Me start then.
That's gonna be.
Hold on. I got something.
I got him. Yes, and we're gonna go from the top. WandaVision, the Falcon and Winter, Captain America and Winter Soldier, Loki, Hawkeye, What If, Moon Knight, and of course Miss Marvel. 6 ships.
Yeah, you got Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, What If, Loki. Like you said, Winter Soldier and Hawkeye. You had Shang-Chi.
You
had Doctor Strange. Well, that's not a new one. But
I think it says show, not movie.
No, I was saying property. Meaning it could be a movie or a TV show.
So Anthony Mackie's Captain America series counts for Phase 3?
No, that counts for Phase 4.
Okay, all right, cool. Then that would be my favorite. That's my favorite. It just stuck to me. Man, when they brought in Isaiah Bradley, I was just like, they are not about to introduce the truth storyline, and they did. I was in my feelings. I almost teared up. I was just like, man, because every Wednesday morning I get up like 6 o'clock in the morning, watch my Marvel stuff, and then start getting ready for work. And I'm just laying on the couch watching this. I was just like, oh, they did it. Oh my goodness. And then outside of that, What If? I really loved the What If version of Black Panther, of T'Challa. His storylines and What If was ooh-wee. So it was neck and neck, but I'm gonna give it to Captain America because I enjoyed that series.
Word. Fame.
Mine's Loki. Undeniably. Just the introduction of Kang just felt like a movie on your television screen. Like as many props as I give Doom Cinema on how beautiful it was, something about the Loki story in every single episode was just beautiful for me. It didn't feel like, and it still don't feel like none of the other Marvel TV shows except WandaVision. WandaVision's setup is perfect for us being introduced to Disney Plus. That was the perfect way to get us to get our money into Disney Plus. WandaVision is beautiful, and the story moves forward as just as amazing as Loki. And the topic, I feel like She-Hulk should be greater than everything that came out of Phase 4 so far. So we'll see.
What I like about Disney is they allow their directors to play around with styles and genres. So with She-Hulk, it's going to be a straight up 30-minute comedy sitcom, which is going to be hilarious. And then they're talking about introducing a lot of MCU, a lot of Marvel characters to the show. So that's going to be interesting just to see some regular Marvel person we ain't never seen before pop up and be like, oh, snap. Now you're in the MCU. It's going to be beautiful. And especially they're allowing her to break the fourth wall and keeping it 100 with She-Hulk, and I'm excited.
It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I know She-Hulk gonna be it. She-Hulk gonna make all of us be like, yo, damn, they getting it right. And then they're gonna do 7 more things where we be like, ugh.
Right. Take it away, AB.
Well, pretty much he nailed it earlier. Mastermind. It's What If. What If was to me the best series because it also showed all the various plot holes that basically filled in with What If. Not to mention, and of course, it's Chadwick Boseman's final performance. He nailed the F out of T'Challa Star-Lord.
My God, yes, he did.
And he even took over the group. He just walked in and just was talking cool and be like, yes, we don't like these things you're doing to the universe, Ultron. So this is what we're gonna do. Hear me out right here, bro. And then he just talk. He'll talk you down. He'll talk you down. He can talk you out of your out of your money, your planet. Hell, he talked down Thanos from snapping everybody.
I know, right, man? He got him into the
and got him in his crew. So yeah.
I might have to watch it again this weekend because that was really, really good.
And who does not like the dummy episode of Thor? Thor as an only child. He just basically was just party Thor throughout the whole show.
Okay.
And the first thing you get Party Thor joining up with the rest of the What If characters, he just walks in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kick ass, but hey, do you have a beer?"
Mm-hmm.
And it's just Doctor Strange, like evil Doctor Strange, just walk up like, "There."
You like how What If set up the Doctor Strange movie?
Yes.
I now that's something I loved about What If is that it really explained a lot. So if you watched it, everything that came after it, even low key, makes more sense. I love that. I thought that was phenomenal. My choice is going to be low key, 1,000%. I don't care if She-Hulk is the greatest thing since sliced bread, which it won't be, but and I'm gonna be positive for y'all and hope things work out. So anyway,
but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm definitely a hater. Phase 5, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into the announcement. Everything that was rolled out. I need emotion and opinion. Excuse me.
That's what you get for hating.
Yeah, I knew y'all trash talk was coming. I already knew. You know what I mean? I shouldn't even had these damn gummy bags on the show. All right, so I'm gonna turn this off. I mean, not gonna turn it off, but I'm gonna throw this in the background so you guys, it can be there while we're talking.
You know what you're gonna play.
You know, well, there's only one thing to play. It's Kevin Feige's y'all mean. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Damn it.
I thought you were gonna play X-Men.
Hey.
X-Men?
Yes.
His mama's name is Phage. I'm gonna call him Phage.
Yeah, Phage.
His mama call him Phage. I'm gonna call him Phage. So no,
I didn't know how to pronounce it when I first saw his name, so I was calling him Kevin Phage.
Right. All right.
In the Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Is it me or does this motherfucker always wear the same jacket every time something going down?
We learned that from Apple. Come on now, you keep it simple.
Yeah, right.
Kevin, we love you 3000. It has been.
Shut up. Yeah, we don't care.
That dude's getting paid money to have fun and read comic books. You gotta love it.
With all of you ever again.
I think he's in Mickey's sex dungeon.
Stage in 2019, we introduced
Produce me all those Marvel movies.
amazing new characters like the Eternals.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Bishop, Maya.
Okay, we got it.
Movie.
You need an intern. This shit's been queued up already.
Thank you.
All
All right.
Black Panther's the end of Phase 4.
There we go. Here we are.
Is Phase 5. So I thought we'd spend a few minutes going through what we have in store. You know that Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania kicks off Phase 5.
All right, that's the
You
first
probably hating on that, I know.
reactions. What do you react to? Oh, wait a minute. So wait a minute. Hold up. Let me put myself on big screen. What you're not going to do is abuse me on this show. That's not going to happen. We're not doing
Come
it.
on, but abuse you, yes, sir. Because look, the
You made that man
gloves
clutch his pearls.
I can't trust you with your Marvel outlook. So bring it.
Oh my God, yo! You know what?
Yo, tell the truth. Do you like the Ant-Man series, or do you have problems with them?
What? Both of them. I own the movies, and I'm going to go see the next one. Is it blowing my skirt up right now? No, not at all.
What? It's not blowing up your skirt? It has
Oh.
Jonathan Majors as Kang. That should be blowing up your skirt, Mr. Loki.
Okay.
You're supposed
He's
to be
talking about the first
rolling
two.
this.
I'll
Like,
give him the benefit of he talking about the first two movies.
oh, I'm talking
I'm
about.
saying, are you sure? Is that what we getting? For sure, for sure.
What you mean?
Kang is in this one.
Kang is gonna be the Thanos of these next phases. And on top
Kang,
of that,
Kang is the villain.
on top
in-
of that, Big Head Man, MODOK is going to be in Quantumania.
and Kang the Conqueror. Because
All right.
I saw a leaked trailer and it showed Kang walking up to freaking in the purple and the classic purple and whatnot outfit. Yes.
But Jonathan is going to be playing different versions of
Oh
Kang.
yeah. Oh yes. I cannot wait.
Yeah. He in the cast.
Yeah, he's about to eat scenery in the MCU. Oh my God, this is about to be his major moment right here.
Let's go.
Oh, HBO.
We've got
Lovecraft Country.
Yes, sir. Already.
All right, what is this? This thing on the screen here. Secret Invasion. What is that?
That's what I've been waiting for like
Bruh,
7
tell
months
him.
now.
So in Secret Invasion, so when it was a time where all the major Marvel folks were off world or whatever. And so during that period while they was gone, the Skrulls came in and pretended to be them.
Mm.
And we didn't know. They infiltrated different parts of the Marvel universe, and we don't know. So remember back when one of those stingers at the end of one of the movies, what was it? It was Captain Marvel.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Far From Home.
Well, that's the second time. The first time
Oh, okay.
was So when they set that up, I was just like, oh, we keeping the Skrulls. Oh yeah, Secret Invasion has to be coming. I was thinking it was going to be a movie. It so works better as a doggone series, in my opinion. Yeah, so if it's a series, I will enjoy it. Because if it's just a movie, man, that's just what, hour and a half, 2 hours of me getting my Skrull fix. No, give me a series.
We're about to get a lot of
Man likes green.
Don't we all? All right, fam, was you about to say something before we go back?
No, we're gonna get a lot of the scrolls throughout the rest of the movies, And when I seen Secret Invasion, I really did think it was going to be a movie. But like Mastermind said, as soon as I found out it was a series, that's when I knew, okay, Phase 5 is about to get everything right. But Phase 6, when we finally get the movies, I guarantee you it'll be a crazy blend of Secret Invasion plus with Kang. They about to do something crazy on screen.
Oh yeah.
And stomping out feet and whining about 2 weeks ago. They about to try to get right.
Well,
Yes,
yeah, if you think about it, this phase that we were in, as y'all say, it doesn't have much direction, but this is just like in volleyball. I'm about to set this thing up, so we needed a time to rest from what we had because we was balls to the wall. Once this thing got started, we didn't know where it was going. When we started off with the first Iron Man to get to where we are now is mind blowing. So this is rest. We have to come in and bring in a whole lot of new people so we can get to the meat of the story. Because one of the reasons a lot of people didn't like Ms. Marvel is because she wasn't an Inhuman. Inhumans TV show bombed, so they didn't bring it into the MCU. So they was just like, hey, well, this would be a great way to bring in mutants instead. All right. So I have no problems with what they did with Ms. Marvel. She said embiggen. I'm happy. So keep it moving.
All right, let's go back to the clip.
Honor to say that finally Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes out in May.
We don't really have to talk about that. Let's just keep it moving.
We are shooting now our new series for Disney Plus, Echo, and I can't wait for you to meet.
You knew this was coming. All right. AB, yo, what the hell is Echo?
I told you.
Echo. Basically, if you got a chance to see the Hawkeye series, you were introduced to this character that is deaf. That is basically the female, well, in the MCU, outside the MCU in the comics, there was Taskmaster, and Taskmaster was a guy, not the Taskmaster we got in the MCU. Which, you know, if you haven't seen Black Widow right now, oh well, big spoiler: Taskmaster is a chick. You know, it's Task Mistress instead of Taskmaster. So, but Echo can do the same ability, has the same eidetic memory as Taskmaster, and she's deaf. She can, but what makes her better is the loss of her hearing, that she can go ahead and whoop butt. You saw how she was whooping butt in Hawkeye, right?
Mm-hmm.
She, you know, until of course Kingpin came in and
With their hand.
put it on her. So that's all I gotta say. I'm just wondering what direction they're gonna go, because the way they left it from Hawkeye is kind of okay. Let's see what's gonna happen. What do you guys think?
But yeah, you're right. So she can just pay attention to people's fighting styles, and she can copy anyone's fighting style. I have no idea what they're going to do with her storyline, because she was originally introduced in Daredevil. So it would be cool if she did show up in the 18 episode season of Daredevil, but we'll see what happens.
All right, so real quick, so do y'all feel like this is what? Go ahead, Fran.
I should have said something back though. This is interesting with Echo, because my opinion so far right now with Phase 4 going into 5 and now I'm announcing 6 was they did something wrong and they're trying to clean it up, or they was waiting to find out if they could do more as far as Daredevil, Blade. Of course, we didn't hear about Agatha, or we didn't know about Agatha, but Ironheart, then dropping Thunderbolts and now putting it into a timeline. I feel like they didn't have it on the timetable at first, and a few things had to happen, and then that's how we ended up getting Echo, and that's how we getting Thunderbolts and a whole series of Agatha now, and Blade being a movie. When I originally thought Blade was going to be a series, and now we got I'm doing too much, Jay.
That's Mastermind shaking his head, but
no, I'm just saying I don't think Blade would have gotten the respect it deserves if it was a TV series. It needs to be in the theaters, make it huge, like y'all said, so it can get that billions of dollars. But It definitely needs to be in the theaters. Now, that's one property that needs to be on screen.
Oh, yes. When we get to Blade, I got something to drop.
Okay.
All right, so let's get to this next presentation.
All of her characters. We are in production on The Marvels, the sequel to Captain Marvel 2. Loki season 2.
Okay, so so let me get this straight. So we got Marvels, and all right. So is the little Miss Marvel going to be a part of the Marvels?
Yes.
Of course. And so
it's three.
It's
three people that's going to be in the Marvels. It's going to be Captain Marvel. It's going to be Miss Marvel, and then it's going to be the black chick that was in WandaVision.
You're gonna have to put respect to that name, Monica Rambeau.
Well, he don't know names and such, so I have to be specific for him.
He'll remember that name.
Okay, Monica Rambeau, aka Spectrum or Miss Marvel. She was all of them. So,
okay,
so those are the three people that's going to be in the Marvels, which is going to make the Captain Marvel movie much better.
Oh, don't forget, they already exposed who the villain's going to be.
Did they?
Rogue.
Stop playing.
Rogue. Look it up.
Is this official?
Rogue from X-Men?
Rogue from X-Men.
But that's how Rogue gets her powers. She steals it from Ms. Marvel.
I wonder how they're going to spin that. That's all I got to say.
Are you sure?
Look it up.
All right. Let's go. Wait a minute. No. Loki. They just announced Loki.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not going to get into no Loki gonad stroking or whatever. Let's just get into the. All right. So I'm asking everybody to take educated guesses. By the time Loki 2 comes out, Kang the Conqueror will have started to make things happen in other properties before Loki 2, or do you feel like that's the time when they're gonna kind of really get into Kang the Conqueror more? Because you got like 5 properties that come out before you get to Loki 2.
In my opinion, I don't think Kang is going to be heavy in Loki 2. That's just me, because I think he's just going to be jumping around doing Loki-ish.
Yeah.
He's probably going to, I think Kang is going to pop his head everywhere, but I don't think it's going to be Kang-centric.
So, all right, AB, what do you think?
I think he's correct about that, because that's the only way you can establish Kang for the next phase as the big villain. I mean, we got a taste of him from Loki season 1 and Loki season 2. You got to have him pop up on Loki season 2. Otherwise, it would be kind of meaningless to have a look, the guy who made the organization that Loki has taken over don't walk back in or roll back in to say, hey, this is mine. Give it back. I'd like to see John Williams come in there and just come up with his.
Remember, it's always going to be a different form of Loki, so you can't say give it back. I mean, of Kang, so you can't say give it back because that one is done.
I think that's what it might be based off lightly. I don't want to have to bite myself back, later on. But I think season 2 will just be about him looking out for the variants of Kang, or somewhere along the lines where he's watching the strings or chasing somebody around trying to get more information. I think that's what Loki season 2 should do.
And don't forget, I was gonna say, don't forget, we did like that pair up between Owen Wilson and freaking Loki, the actor like Henderson or whatever his name is. They work together. They meshed together in that whole series. So I got to give you props to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely hope he's back for season 2.
All right. Much respect. Thank you, gentlemen, for participating.
Right now, the film that we announced starts October.
All right.
Our series Ironheart is a part of Phase 5 shooting right.
All right. This is the moment these guys have been waiting for. They need to get we all need to get our blade off before we have the next great black moment. Actually, no, I think we already passed our great black moment that we're going to come back to. So, Mahershala Ali is the lead. What's the storyline? Make it quick, Mastermind.
We're redoing his introduction to the end, but making it official MCU introduction. Get more of his backstory with his mom and all that kind of good stuff.
I don't need you to her to re-die and him to be reborn. Give me childhood to adulthood and just be like, you all know my story because we know your story. Just give me from.
Maybe they don't know the story. I just needed this version because we love Wesley. We just have to redo. We can't just go straight into. We can't go straight into Blade.
Mm-hmm.
We have to create the mythos of vampires and stuff in this new MCU. We have to tie all of that together. So if you just give me enough energy and time in his young life that ties into the MCU back in the day, and then I guess during the snap, he was still around. So it was just like a lot of vampire killing going around in the snap or whatever, and to where we are right now. But I just need everything connected. So we were like, oh man, we had monsters and vampires all this time out in the shadows. I didn't know. Interesting. That's all I want is to tie this world to this whole MCU universe.
I agree. And we got to get Morbius in there. Yeah. So anyway,
all right, gentlemen. All right.
That's what I'm waiting on. Go for it, dog.
All right. For all you peeps who just finished watching, they just revealed who they're gonna have as either the big villain or one of the villains in the movie. They're gonna have Dracula in there. And guess who's playing Dracula, fellas?
Who?
Tom Cruise.
Nope. Your boy who plays Homelander off of Amazon's The Boys.
Oh, hell no.
They got Homelander. They cast the actor. I forgot his name. I think it's Arnie Starr or something like that.
Where do you get your information?
CBR.com.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. Comic book resources. I got you.
Yeah. So basically, hearing that Homelander is going to be Dracula, I'm hoping and looking forward to at least a trilogy. If you're going to do this, you got to have a trilogy.
He's not killing Dracula in the first one.
He can't kill Dracula in the first one.
I mean, and that's a legit enemy of Blade, so I can accept it. I'm cool with that.
And a lot of people don't remember, despite its crappiness. Now, I'll say this. It wasn't all of a good movie, too, Phase 4. The Eternals. At the end of it, the Eternals.
I enjoy the Eternals, but go ahead.
The end of the Eternals, that stinger there when your boy Jon Snow, Kit Henriksen, walks over, looks over at that sword, and then you hear, you sure you want to pick that up? That was Blade. So we might have the Black Knight and Blade together in Blade.
Shit.
Yep, you don't want to touch that ebony blade
because straight up, having the ebony blade might be the special vibranium blade that Blade wields. Yeah, they're gonna be cutting up vampires left and right.
I'm happy about it. All right, let's move on. I want to hurry up and finish this up.
Now, we've already talked about Catherine Hahn, amazing, returning in her own America film. This is very Daredevil, Holy Cops, and Vincent D'Onofrio.
Okay, so let me be completely honest with you, gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing this, but I'm not showing it. Let me put it up on the screen. So there was the Ironheart announcement. Don't care. Agatha announcement. I don't care.
Wow, he don't care. Okay.
What? Captain America, you don't care. Captain America, the Black Captain America, you don't care.
Really? All right, so stop. I'm excited about Agatha. I'm excited about Captain America.
I'm super excited about Captain America. I'm gonna be there on day one. I told you that was my favorite property in this phase, so you know I'm going to go see that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be at all of those regardless, but it's not, you know, I'm not excited about it. When I saw the Daredevil joint, that's when I ain't gonna lie. I'm just being honest.
How is this called the Black Nerd Podcast? And the black movie is one that you like, nah, dog, I don't want to go see that. What the heck is this?
We talk about white comic books.
Get out of here with all of that.
Yeah, the hate is too much, bro. The hate is too much. All right, you know what
Sir,
I'm saying?
please hand me over your black nerd card, please.
Please.
My it's all good. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Hey, big shout out to Jake Hells. He out here watching the show. So he said the pandemic killed Marvel's mojo, but they about to get it back.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. All right. So I apologize to all of my black nerd family. Captain America is going to be fire, and Blade I'm looking forward to.
You can't even say that with your chest. Oh, Captain America is going to be fire. We don't believe you. You need more people. Come on.
We don't believe you.
Just stop gassing the situation. You know I'm about to be the first one there. Yeah, I mean, like, yo, I started a whole show just for that. You know what I mean? But we got to move on. Anything else? Go ahead.
He got that mouse right behind him. All of a sudden, hear that Mickey hiding right behind his chair, be like, "What you say about your Captain America?" No, Mr. Mouse.
Mickey. No beef with Mickey at all, man. I want Mickey to put some money in our pocket so we can do this on regular television. Well, I don't know if they give us money to curse, but you know what I mean. We'll see what we can do. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff we got to get to. I want to jump out. Is there anything that y'all wanted to close with as far as Phase 5? Anything important that you want to drop that we didn't talk about? Oh, I'm sorry. How much of a dickhead. The greatest show to come out. Yo, honestly, I didn't even think we was going to get another Marvel joint this year. I was actually, honestly, in Marvel fatigue. But to get this announcement, I mean, yes, She-Hulk is coming and that's cool. But this particular film, Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2 announcement, bro, that took my breath away. And the trailer, oh my God.
Yeah, I can't stop that No Woman No Cry by Tim.
Yeah,
man, dude, that keeps running in my head all day. I was just like, I got to find the full song because she got down there. And then the way they mixed it with some Kendrick Lamar with that All Right, I was just like, they got down with that. The women, they're about to eat. I mean, scenery, they chewing all type of scenery. I mean, I need Emmys for everybody. You can see that in the trailer. They had that passion. That was just like, we feeling some kind of way. Record me now because this is raw and honest emotion I'm giving you right here. So I think the whole movie, I think Black Panther 2 is more about a celebration of Chadwick and continuing the storyline, because I think part 3 is when they go bring back T'Challa. You know, he's going to be revived some kind of way and then recast. That's just me. But part 2 is all about Shuri as the Black Panther, like they did in the comics.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Mastermind. They don't call me Mastermind for nothing.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact. All right.
Did they take Thunderbolt out of Phase 5?
It's in Phase 6. They mentioned something about it.
It's in Phase 6.
Yeah, I think that is. No. I think it might be at the end of this. Hold on.
I thought Thunderbolts was Phase 5. And then
I
Phase
guess
6
it might. I think he's beginning Phase 6 with that.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to run down Thunderbolt real quick?
No. Not without confirming that it was a part of it.
All right. Yeah. So we got to run through. It's actually supposed to be trailer talk time. I feel like in respect to what we just talked about, I feel like we need to watch the trailer, and you know what I mean. Let's get our feelings up a little something. Y'all gotta watch.
No woman, no cry. Little darling, won't shed no tear. No woman, no cry. Good friends we have, and good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Everything's gonna be alright. 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 And when I wake up,
Gentlemen, let me start by saying, doesn't she have a daughter? So when she said I lost my whole family, isn't that a little hurtful?
Oh yeah.
The daughter standing right back there. She like, oh my, hey, I ain't dead. I'm right here.
Shut up. Walk your ass down.
Outside of that, I feel like the weight and the gravity of that speech is definitely very moving, you know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people forgot that like she lost her husband before she lost her son. And it wasn't like it was decades later, you know what I'm saying? Like in the movie time period, it might have been a few years between the loss of her husband and then the loss of her son, both of whom were the leaders of her nation, you know, whom were her protectors, whom the people that she advised and that, you know, looked after her. So yeah, for her to have to stand up in the way that she's doing, and I've heard about what the storyline is going to be, but I felt I was definitely moved by it. I also am in love with the fact that from what I hear, they didn't recast him. They, you know what I'm saying? The same way he dies in real life, he died in the film. They say they're saying that he caught a form of cancer and he passes away. And then he's celebrated in the film the same way we celebrate him in real life. So I thought that was an amazing piece. Like, wow, like, you know what I mean? I feel like that is a huge show of respect for, you know what I'm saying, old boy that played Black Panther's character. So give me your little pieces, man. Like, Maximo, did you want to throw something else in there, or are you cool with what you just said earlier?
No, big shout out to the ATL. This was filmed in Atlanta, and again, I didn't get a chance to audition for this. I'm kind of salty. Y'all got to give me another shot for part 3, because I'm like, y'all keep coming to my backyard and not putting me in the blackest thing on the planet.
Yeah. I have a little tough talk with you, bro. You've been skipping out on your gym days, so like you need to get in there and bulk up, because it seemed like everybody in that movie, shoot, they all got 6-packs and muscles everywhere. So I guess if you can get in. You know what I'm saying? I
ain't got to be dating the Dora Milaje. Just put me in the crowd somewhere. You know, I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for much.
They ain't putting my jelly 2-tub butt up in their joint either, man. Don't even feel bad, bro. We out here. We the outsiders. It's all good. Yes, so, AB, what you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel sad because, of course, you got to just remember Chadwick Boseman was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
he formulated everything and was the most creative person who brought more out alongside Ryan Coogler. Amazing work together. They brought so much, and in this movie, especially how they're incorporating the story, is going to be dope as hell. The only thing I wish, it's sad that they're trying to go ahead and incorporate his death like based on cancer. It would have been cool. I'm not being funny when I say this. It would have been cool to establish the threat being either Namor taking him out, or face either 5 or 6's real big villain, Doctor Doom.
Well, we haven't seen the movie yet, so there's possibility that any one of those elements can be a part of that film. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what I heard through watching some YouTube videos. So let's hope that it might come out that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I didn't trust them folks, because I've been looking for Black Panther 2 trailers for a minute, and all I found was fan-made trailers. I was like, what the hell is this?
Tons
I've seen
of
this movie already.
Super fact. Fame, what's your piece?
I can't wait to see it. I'm not a Black Panther fan. Don't think I ever was.
So you don't.
I just had to do it.
You saw the look I got. I was like, he loves Black Panther. I'm like, yes, right, he gets it. And then you start talking all that. I was like,
everything that needed to be said. But I believe that we will see a glimpse of Doctor Doom and Wakanda Forever. I'm not sure how they're gonna put it in, but I feel like that is the way to start establishing more to come in Phase 5. Now, I was right. Thunderbolts ends off Phase 5. That is confirmed. Now, just a little bit of background on Thunderbolts, because I believe it fits in perfectly as them said. Well, Mastermind, they're villains, but most of the villains that were masquerading as heroes in Thunderbolts throughout the comics were mostly either mutants or part of the Spider-Man series. So this will be interesting to see how Thunderbolts sets up. Well, we already seen a little bit of the mutant gene starting to formulate through. Maybe.
hey,
You on that T-Mobile, huh? Is that how that T-Mobile happened?
Yeah, your internet is trash tonight, bro. Normally,
I was gonna say,
Big shot that call back to T-Mobile.
I'm not on T-Mobile. I'm on currently
okay,
on
then. Yeah, get on the T-Mobile, dog. But to piggyback what he was talking about, reading the Thunderbolts when it came out during the time where we didn't have instant spoilers and everything. The fact that you could get to the end of issue 1 of Thunderbolts and be totally surprised is what makes the Thunderbolts such an impressive property and why it lasts. Because when you read that book, you just think these are new heroes on the block. We ain't got no heroes. They gone in Heroes Be Reborn or whatever storyline. And so they're taking over, representing, and you flip that last double page spread and you see Zemo and all these other bad guys masquerading as heroes. It was amazing and made you want to collect the whole series. So for the fact they have been handpicking bad guys from all these different series, man, the fact, I saw that the series or movie, whatever, is going to be about them working for the government, kind of like a Suicide Squad. So I guess that's going to be interesting, but I know it's going to have more gravity to it. But I'm excited because Thunderbolts is one of my favorite books growing up.
Okay, cool. All right, let's get to this last one, and then we're going to get up out of here. Gentlemen. Y'all don't look excited at all. All right.
You put a DC property on a Marvel show?
I didn't even think about that. I mean, really, dog.
Get over
really, nigga.
All right. Let's balance. Yeah, right. Yeah, we can't be friends anymore. So anyway, I get it. Y'all will get over it. I got one more thing I want to show. I
That was
forgot.
it. We ain't gonna talk about it.
No.
What I was going to say is I don't
was-
know much about that universe. I know about Lucifer and I know about Constantine. So,
Right.
but as far as Sandman, I never really got into Sandman. I didn't really go down that lane as far as reading comic books. I only know about Lucifer because of the great TV series.
Right.
So this will be a great introduction to that Vertigo world.
I actually stumbled upon Sandman about 2 years ago because Audible always does this extravaganza with audiobooks. If you have an Audible membership, not trying to sell it, but during certain quarters of the year, they give out free books, and Sandman was one of those books. And it literally was an audio drama. It literally had stars. It had like your boy from Game of the guy who played the Onion Knight. That guy was in there. Hank McAvoy is Dream, and he's pretty much like this omniscient being that lost all of his powers. It's gonna be so good. If you like my best thing is if your feelings is on this show. If you like Lucifer.
Yeah.
On Netflix, you're gonna love the Sandman because Sandman is like Lucifer but R-rated.
I got you.
Got you. Fame, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Yeah, no, I'm like Mastermind. I don't know much about Sandman, but Constantine and Lucifer, yeah, that trailer was fire though. Whoever put that together, a really good job telling me to make sure I check out this DC television series.
It looks really British. It looks really British, and I was really trying to get into it. I was just like, I don't know if I like the way these characters look and everything, but I was just like, there was no draw. It was overly produced, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna check it out because I'm curious, but I don't have a hook. There's no real hook for me other than it being from a comic book property that I want to check out.
One quick blurb. If you like Constantine, there is a story. You get two stories of Constantine. You get the Constantine everybody knows and Constantine's mom. You get an actual story that she helped out Dream at a certain period of time.
Yeah.
With Constantine's mom, which is pretty badass.
Okay.
So if you want to get,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
No. If they go ahead and go forward with that, and it looks like they have the mother, because that trailer did show. I think when they mentioned Constantine, it was Constantine's mom. I think her name is Francois Constantine or something like that. Whatever. But basically, when those two come together, it's going to be a badass adventure.
And I know that Lucifer is going to be in the series because they're not going to cast the same dude that was in the original series.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need a moment to speak, and I hope my gentleman friends will allow me a moment so that I can make a statement. This was the worst trailer I've ever seen in my entire life. This trailer not only signifies what is wrong with everything in Hollywood, but it is disgusting. There is no storyline. There's no clip from the actual show. You just put people on a set. You put some senior citizens into some goofy costumes and threw them on a soundstage, turned the lights off and threw a spotlight on, and they didn't even say nothing. They were standing there and they had to go back into another room to do voiceovers. This is ridiculous. This is despicable. This is disrespectful. This is inappropriate. This goes against everything that I feel like should be happening as far as Star Trek. Y'all are doing such a great job rolling out these new properties. Why do you keep dressing up these old fogies and rolling them out like people care? Like, yo, the Picard show didn't work because of Picard. Picard show worked because of great storytelling. You know what I'm saying? Bringing in great collaborative characters, not doing a senior citizens run of the next generation. This is the last generation. That's what they should be calling it. The last generation. No generations coming after this. Yo, this should be Star Trek: The Retirement Home. Yo, Star Trek. Get the point. I'm just saying this is ridiculous. Like, and I'm disgusted. I am flabbergasted. I'm just done. Like, say what y'all gotta say so we can get out of here. I'm so this trailer pissed me off so bad.
I'm glad you got that out of your system because that trailer worked for me. It made me want to start watching Picard because I was just like, oh snap, I get to see Geordi again. I get to see Worf. I was like, okay then. Now because Star Trek Bold New Worlds? Strange New Worlds. There we go. Strange New World. That's my favorite Trek series right now.
I love that
Going
show.
Strong. That's my show. I was like, they have Trek. But with that said, I've been meaning to get to Picard, but just watching that trailer, I was just like, oh snap, I need to watch Picard. It did what it needed to do for people like me. Is like me be like, okay, I love the Next Generation. I will watch this show now. That's all I got to say about that.
I respect you. All right, Fame, go ahead.
I love Strange New Worlds. You know, I enjoyed season 1 of Picard. You know exactly why I did not dive into season 2. I won't even do it to nobody else. And for that to be season 3 trailer, the reason why I didn't want to watch season 2 kind of falls right into season 3 trailer. And I get it, but I don't buy it. I'm excited to see the characters again because of what I seen about season 2. But I just, everything about season 1 that I love that you see me, oh, Jay, this is great. All of these old characters, they just diving into the world. It feels good. And then, boom, I got season 2. And then here we go for season 3. And it's like, if that's the trailer, I feel like I'm going to get what I got on season 2 and I'm out. I'm tapping.
But you haven't even watched season 2, so shut up. All right,
I'm not watching ever.
AB, you ain't got nothing to say?
I really don't have nothing to say because I haven't watched Picard yet, and I'm still working my way through the recent season of Star Trek Discovery before I go to Strange Worlds, which that's just going to be a hellified binge.
Strange Worlds, man, get the Strange Worlds.
Let's stop because I haven't even finished that, and I went straight to Strange New World. Dude, let's take a break from what you're doing and go get these 9-10 episodes. Yes, sir. It doesn't even matter. It'll still be there. It'll still be there when you finish.
Yeah, whatever you. Yeah, right.
Spoken like a true drug boss. Here I have some Star Trek. Oh God, no.
You'll get over it. Get over it. You'll grow up. Well, not as old as Picard's run crew, but
God damn, geriatric generation.
So we are going into the dive, and then we're gonna get up out of here because we about to be 2 hours for real. But I'm cool with it. I knew this.
You be all right.
I just what I'm saying. I knew we was gonna run late because I just knew the conversation was gonna be crazy. So, Fame, do you have anything loaded up for the dive, or do I need to go first? What's up?
Yeah, only thing I dove in this week is the alcohol. Kids don't do it. Go ahead, I'm done.
An impact.
Oh boy, you sir are a funny guy. Like that's all I got to say about that. All right, so anybody else have that? Oh, I forgot. You sent me yours, AB. What is your dive, Mastermind? Did you have one?
Yeah, it was 2-parter. AB stole part of mine. I was gonna say, if you're a Star Wars fan, you got to read the books by Timothy Zahn, especially Heir to the Empire, which begins the Thrawn trilogy. And then I would say also, if you've never played Knights of the Old Republic, find a way to play it. I'm not going to spoil it because it's a great storyline in that video game. And HK-41 is one of my favorite droids.
HK-47.
you find out about HK41 and the Knights of the Old Republic. That's all I got to say about that.
All right.
AB, so we on the same page?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
All right, so for those whom are like myself, who have a tendency to find something and go down rabbit holes, I'm going to play this. So this is one of 1,000 videos that have gone into explaining and breaking down Tenet. Tenet is a movie starring whatchamacallit's son. Damn it, where's my brain at?
Denzel Washington's son.
Denzel.
There you go. It's got a young Denzel. I don't know they're showing a whole bunch of this stuff. Let me get out of here. Like, there you go. Like, all right, there we go. Why is this not? This is not good. No, this is wrong. This is not it.
I'm like,
What are you playing Spider-Man? Like you talking Tenet, Avengers?
I thought it was a mashup. I was
and Marvel blended.
All right, so if I may be able to finish. So, all right, so these are explanation videos for Tenet. This is one of my favorite ones. It's called Tenet, a misunderstood masterpiece, done by a guy named Ben from Canada, and he breaks down why the movie is a masterpiece, why the director and the writer is a genius for breaking down time in the fashion that he's done, not only in this film but also in what was the other one that he did? What's the other dope ass movie that Christopher Nolan did? Which was
Memento is my favorite.
Well, Memento is fire, but I'm talking about the last Inception.
Inception, yeah.
So when I'm talking about a dive, if you watch this video, it's going to make you look up other videos because there are literally thousands of videos that go into every component of this movie, talking about time travel, how time moves backwards, how the writing is perfect, like how the guns are this type of thing and the bullets are that. There are truly fans out here who are super obsessed over this film and how it plays, how it is great, how it plays on reality, how all the characters interconnect with one another, Christopher Nolan's thought processes. They've got it breaking down the music, they got our stuff. So this is definitely before I watched Tenet, I started really enjoying the content about it, with people just giving their hypothesis of what was going to happen. And then after watching the film, I'm not going to lie, I didn't come out of Tenet feeling like I had a strong grasp of every component of the film. Now, I wasn't confused. I completely understood the story. I knew what was happening at the end of it. I was satisfied with how it ended. However, going back and going down the rabbit hole of these Tenet videos has given me such a better understanding of what I watched and gave me so much more to love and appreciate out of the film. So when I actually went back and watched it a second time, it was definitely a more fire experience. So if y'all want to go down a rabbit hole, and you like complicated storyline films, I feel like you're gonna really enjoy this. So that's my little that's my dive for the day. And then I am gonna pop this on the screen for the homie because this is what I don't know if this is the right one. I don't know. He sent me like 3 different links. So that's one. This is you, AB. Take it away, and I'm gonna put the other one up while you talking.
Yeah, you got it. You already got the last part of the trilogy. This is the trilogy that we should have had for the Star Wars movies that we were released. It tells the story of what happened right after Return of the Jedi and goes into Grand Admiral Thrawn, who's going around trying to bring back the Empire because basically he was out on a mission when the Empire lost. So you get to see his thought process, and then he gets his right hand in charge later on, which is this mad Jedi by this guy named Arubo Sabayat, I believe his name is. Basically, this Jedi is crazy as hell. I would have said I would have been kind of like on a before Richard Pryor got clean. Richard Pryor, how wild and crazy he was. That's the type of mentality this guy goes off, and think of that in a crazy Jedi. give it a check out, especially on the audiobook version, and make sure it's either the person who's narrating it is Jonathan Davis or Mark Thompson. Those two guys are the ones you need to have, because you do not listen to the one that's made by Anthony Davis, because that's literally C-3PO reading this entire book. It's
I don't even know how that's.
It's jarring. I couldn't make it past 2 hours.
That's crazy.
Well, if anybody's gonna know your business, it's gonna be a droid.
Ron decided to go ahead and implement his master plan. I'm like, ugh.
Ron too. Didn't I tell you about this story before?
And I mean, he's just.
We only got one entry into the Black Nerd Podcast playlist because Fame didn't have one because he was on vacation. So my addition for those, and hold on, and you guys can thank me later for this. For those who have not been diving down into the deep dark depths of the internet as long as I have a Choose Your Own Adventure date night. So check it out.
Bonjour. Bonjour, your table awaits.
Oh, hi. I've got something for you. A rose. Bonjour. Bonsoir. You look so familiar. Have we met? Must be destiny. Oh, good year. Can't wait to get started. But it feels like I might have. Feels like I might have known for a long time. But even my application.
Damn, they're just answering them all. He's like,
So who's gonna pay for this?
I can take care of.
So what should we do? Who's gonna pay for the meal? Should we pay or don't?
He invited
I'm
us.
not paying for that. I didn't eat nothing.
All right, we not paying.
Oh, a deadbeat, huh? We know just what to do with deadbeats.
Wait. This is a misunderstanding. Help, please, a little bit.
Ew.
I'm sorry. Ah, you want to join your boyfriend, do you? Well, come on.
Yeah.
This is my friend. I don't know that dude like that.
This is a first date. What the hell you?
I did not expect this to happen. I had a very nice date planned with a lot of cliches and some feel.
So this is what we call on YouTube a Choose Your Own Adventure. There are literally thousands of them. Some are great.
Serious?
Some are corny. Yeah. This story goes, and you can choose the different videos, and there's different outcomes with everything, man. Like there are thousands.
Wow, I didn't know it existed.
You know what's crazy? I wrote one and never recorded it, and I wrote it specifically for YouTube. And I'm gonna find it in my box that I got in storage just so I can show you. I never filmed it, and it was based off of me living in North Carolina. And my homeboy Dre Dollar is taking a girl out on a date. And I'm so mad because I'm looking at this like, wow, somebody already did it. And now you like, there's thousands. I'm like, oh, great. Somebody's been taking a lot of my ideas.
How many black ones? How many got black people in it?
Exactly.
Not many. I wasn't able to find many with black people in them. And I mean, there are even YouTube games where like they have. Like it's kind of like Choose Your Own Adventure, but it's a game where you'll get in. It'll start with one thing, and if you choose the wrong thing, then you die, and then it takes you back to the beginning, and then it plays the. So
How did you put Choose Your Own Adventure?
Let me tell you this. Yeah, it's going to be. If you want to check this out, you can go to the Black Nerds playlist on YouTube, and it's right there at the top. So to answer the question. About 10 or 15 years ago, I was looking for a book. Remember they had books called Choose Your Own Adventure? Yeah. So I was looking for like book reviews on Choose Your Own Adventure books. So I'm like, yeah, choose your own adventure. And then boom, all these, well, at the time it wasn't as many. It was probably like 10 or 15 of them. And there was, the first one I ever saw was a choose your own adventure zombie joint. There you go. So it was like some zombie apocalypse thing, and you were with a girl, and like you were like running, and you had to make these decisions. But like, yes, those are choose your own adventure books. So that's how I first found out about it. Go ahead.
There's one that I talked with. Never mind. I'll say that for later.
What?
There's a reason behind it. I just can't say it on air. I gotta go. Never mind.
Oh boy, yeah. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah, we've been doing good. Let's not even go and get in trouble. So what we're gonna do right now? I don't know if I put anything in y'all's individual rundowns for the guests, but on this show at the end. As a palate cleanser, we want to send everybody home with a clean spirit, and we want you to be spiritually rejuvenated. So we have a segment that we love to call the confessional, where we confess our nerdy sins into the world. Hold on, let me change my settings. I need to get I gotta get my virtual background in place. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna kick this music off. And everybody gets an opportunity to do their nerd confessionals. And then we're going to get up out of here. So anybody that want to get up here and say a few words, or do y'all need Fame to kick it off? Because I'm quite sure he got some gangster confessions for us to do.
He been drinking all weekend too? Go ahead.
With them salacious women.
All right. I'm going to make this really quick. Because I didn't have none, but I do have a list of things I shouldn't have. So, does anybody know Stars Are Blind? That's hot. Nothing in this world.
Never heard of it. I don't even know what you're saying right now.
What?
I had a big love for a certain female that was in a chain of hotels or linked to them, which was Paris Hilton.
Okay.
When Paris wanted to be a singer, I was a big Paris Hilton fan. I had both of
You
her
like them
albums.
ironing board design girls, huh?
Yo. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
But she got money.
I ain't never heard of an iron.
Oh God. Yeah.
All right. Is that your confession? Is that you was attracted to?
I was attracted, and I knew her music like a TLC record. So go ahead.
Whoa. Pause that. You used to listen to Paris Hilton records?
Yes, I'm done.
He was down bad, dog. He was down bad.
Yeah, I'm done.
You got it, man.
Forgive me. Moving on.
Yo, I thought I was bad with Nora Jones, but
you watched that video for the plot, huh?
I seen all Paris Hilton films and the reality film.
Oh shit! You good, AB?
Yeah. Done, right?
Oh Lord! All right, Mastermind. Do you have any nerd confessions that you would like to make?
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna keep it nerdish. So back in the 80s, I used to watch Jim, and she's truly outrageous. I enjoyed every episode of Jim. When did it come on? Sunday mornings. I used to live in Texas, in Dallas at the time, so I have an affinity for Jim. I think I remember the theme song, but I'm not going to sing it because you're not going to have that recorded forever on the internet. No, I know better. I'm in the industry. I know about being recorded forever. So, but yes, Jim. She's truly outrageous. Jim is her name. No one else is the same. Jim.
Man,
yeah, there we go.
She was fine, bro. She was fine.
Permanent forever.
Right. All right, AB. Any nerd confessionals, sir? I need to turn his music up for you. He look like he big sinning out here.
He was on certified. What'd you think?
That's a fact.
I have to confess that.
Watch, it's gonna be a good thought. Look at he's smiling already.
I got like 3 or 4 things here. I'm just like, I don't
Pick
know which
one,
way
man.
to go.
Just reach into the grab bag of confessions and pull one out.
Okay, fuck it. I thought Grammy Gummy Bear was the hottest gummy bear out amongst the gummy bears.
Oh man, you down bad. My God.
Yo.
What the heck? What the heck?
To share the piece of my soul.
Yo.
You said that on the internet, dog.
Yo, I can't even. I don't even know who that is, bro. So I'm gonna
I
let
need somebody to do a search for Granny from the Gummy Bears.
It's called Granny from the Gummy Bears.
Grammy Bear.
Oh, Grammy Bear. All right. Nope, that's not coming up, man. That ain't. I guess I spelled it wrong.
From the Care Bears.
Gummy Bears.
The
Disney's Gummy Bears.
What the heck is the Disney's Gummy Bears? All right, hold on.
Yo. Yeah. Yo. Hold on.
Oh no. Oh no.
I can't wait to put this
on the screen.
I only want him and the Grammy Bear on the screen together.
Yo, for real? That's what we doing? You had Yo.
Oh my God. He like him sick. He like him sick.
Yeah.
Yo, oh my goodness, boy.
I take pride. Wakanda forever.
Golly. That was
look,
that.
if we're gonna be talking crazy, if we're gonna be talking crazy like that, at least say somebody like Misdemeanor on Cops. She was fine.
Of course, Misdemeanor was fine.
Yes, but you got doggone Grammy Bear, bruh.
That's your definition of hot. Okay, yo, you got it, baby.
He said he like them thick.
You do.
And juicy.
Unfortunately, I know 2 people that look just like that I can let you know about, but I won't do it on air.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna forget this. I'm not gonna forget this.
Nah, never. No, he definitely took the cake on that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and giving their confessionals because it's my turn, and I would be remiss if I were to have my friends, my guys, my boys come out here and bear their souls and me not bear mine. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if anybody's experienced this, but I've had some experiences where I was, in the presence of a beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying? And we were engaging into just intimate moments where we were, just kissing and engaging with each other. And I really wanted her to dress up in a certain outfit because she resembled a certain, what do they call Sailor Moon character?
Okay, now we getting nerdy. All right, let's go. Now we getting nerdy.
Yeah. So she had. I seen a picture of her. She was dressing up like a Sailor Moon character for Halloween, and I did not want to do the deed unless she wore the outfit. And subsequently, an argument ensued, and of which I was kicked out of the residence because of the fact that I was not able to give her what she wanted unless she were to wear the outfit of in such picture. So. And I feel like that was a sin, and I just want to say I'm sorry. And yeah.
Wait, instead of the pennies and t-shirt and panties she had on, you was just like put on the Sailor Jupiter outfit and it's going down. Bro,
it's going to go down. And it didn't go down.
You are special.
Yeah, and then she was like, yo,
I got a guaranteed right here, but no, let me go with this possible.
Hey, if you saw what I saw, hey, babe, sometimes you just got to jump out that window to get what you want. You feel me? So, yeah, all right. With that
Maybe
being
you
said,
could have initiated, and you should have put on a tuxedo.
that might have been an idea, but at the time I wasn't thinking about it. So, yeah, thank you. Next time I'll talk a spot like that, and you can help me get out of that. So, all right. Okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The real one. I let my daughter play with it when she was young. Lost all the weapons and the belts and everything. So all I got is just a naked turtle.
She ate them. She ate them and pooped them out in the toilet. That was pretty much it. All right, so we up out of here. I want to thank you, Mastermind. I want to thank you, AB. Thank you, gentlemen, so much, man. This show was so great. Man.
Yo, dude, I love this show. I love what you guys got going on. I appreciate you letting me hang out with y'all because when I'm watching, I can't really express myself when I'm typing because y'all don't understand anything, and I disagree with a lot of stuff y'all talking about because y'all suck. But y'all my people, and I'm glad to be on this show.
I appreciate that. I respect that. I respect that because I believe I do suck. Yeah, man. AB, bro, it's been so many years, bro. But I'm so happy I'm able to get you on. We might have to accost you, man. You might need to just become the third member, bro, because it's just.
You bringing the energy, AB. I can dig it. If you got time, I think you should.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find out.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of things rolling that right now, gentlemen, but one of them is going to be my own podcast. So I go ahead and point people in the right direction of what. That's why I say audiobook AB, because there's a lot of audiobooks out there that you can sit down, chill while you're sitting in traffic, while you're working out, or you just
promote. Do it, man.
Do it. And not too many of us is talking about that.
Word. Yeah. I'm with you. That's why you need to come be on the show. So anyway, Fame, get your internet right. That's all I got to say to you.
Thank you guys for joining us, man. Thank you. Because like I told y'all, I came in sloppy and drunk as I normally would, but having y'all here just balanced it all out. Mastermind, we still got unpacking a Ms. Marvel to do, but we'll do that after the Marvels come out. All right.
All right. Sound like a plan. I got you.
And AB, I definitely got to get with you because, man, I've been slacking on audiobooks, and I think it's time for me to get back into it. As much as I spend a lot of time, I know I need to really get back into some good stuff.
Man, and plus they give you free Audible originals like The Sandman. And then just recently they did this vampire one that was badass. So trust me, you need to get. I can go ahead and point you guys to the right ones, and then we can go ahead and talk some more. And yes.
Awesome. All right, so the next episode we're gonna be tapping in Star Wars. Andor is on its way coming up, and it seems like I got two perfect gentlemen that I can jump on and have a discussion with. So we definitely got to get that discussion going. And then we've got a bunch of new shows rolling out, so we definitely want to keep things rolling. Oh, and we got to start talking about these black conventions, man. The BlurredCon. I heard about this HBCU Geek Fest or something, or NerdCon with the HBCU. It's a lot of blackness going on in the nerd world. So let's start talking about it more, start bringing stuff together. And we need to start planning for 2023 because I'm moving around the country 2023, man. I'm trying to take this nerd thing to a whole nother space. So
you definitely got to be at a con. If we're going to talk about it, you got to be there. We got to experience it.
Wait a minute! Isn't there like a Comic-Con in Baltimore coming up? Fame? Who told us about that?
It's
like we
October. I think it's close to Halloween for y'all.
Yeah. We're supposed to be at the table.
Yeah, we gotta get our business together, bro. So anyway, we appreciate y'all for locking in with us. We'll catch y'all Sunday. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me ask before I say something. Fame, are we doing the show Sunday?
Yes, Jay. Yes.
I gotta ask. Yeah. All right, man. We check out Hey, make sure that y'all get your lives together. We about this joint. Peace.
Black Nerds Podcast.